Live from the 412, it's Platt's point of view, y'all. Let's go. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Platt, and this is Platt's point of view. And on today's show, I have one of the best guards in the state joining me. Last season, as a freshman, this kid was an all-City League player and was City League Player of the Year runner-up as a freshman, averaging 18 points a game for Obama Academy. He transferred to Imani Christian for his sophomore year, and he's currently averaging 16 points a game, 4 assists, 2 steals, and he's shooting a blistering 56% from the floor. Fresh off of winning a WPIAL single-A basketball championship, I want to welcome Imani Christian guard Dame Givner to the show. What's up, Dame? Thanks for joining me, man. Appreciate you, bro. We're going to get right into it. Talk about life as a student athlete at Imani Christian.
Life's good at Imani. I can't complain about it. Our curriculum is set up to our success, and we have mostly black teachers, so that's always appreciated.
Right.
We keep a smaller circle at Imani. Our class sizes is real small, usually about 12 to 15. I know we got 16 in our class, so it keep a good relationship with our teachers to where we could use them for our benefit and we can access them easy. Whereas if we were at a bigger 6A, 5A school, it's a little harder to get their attention when you're in a class full of 20 to 25 students. So with that being said, the student life's great. I had 2 4.0s so far this year.
That's excellent.
I was just student of the quarter, so I just got that.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. And yeah, student life is great. This is the best school I ever been at as far as academics goes. Like I could just reach out to my teachers, keep a good rapport with them, and also make sure my grades is high to where I could use that when it comes to getting recruited for college and stuff like that. Athlete life it's great. Just got a championship, so I'm always gonna be happy about that, but I just wanna make sure my mind is the students there first.
Yes.
Whereas the athlete side, that just comes with the territory.
That's smart, man.
If you're working hard, you're gonna be a good athlete if you're doing that. But I'm more happy with the student side than the athlete side.
That's cool, man. I like that answer. So far, what's your best high school basketball memory so far in high school?
WPIAL championship.
Okay.
That's none's topping that. Like
Right.
Unless we get the state, we gotta get the state. But
yeah, I'm rooting for y'all.
The WPIAL, that was the best memory. Just throwing that ball in there, being able to celebrate with our coaches and the team, and that was the school's first one in history. So ain't nothing touching that.
Yeah, and can't nobody take that from you.
Yeah, that's
period.
That's something else.
Memory.
Yeah.
How do you prepare for a game that's different from your teammates?
I usually stay focused throughout the day. I don't really worry about the game as much. I try to get my schoolwork done, keep my mind right, listen to some music throughout the day. And I like to read books too. I like to read.
Great. Reading is fundamental.
Get my mind right. But I like to focus on my schoolwork, whereas some might focus on the game. I like to worry about my schoolwork because I know if my mind's right there, then everything else just falls into place for me. So I just like to keep it simple, worry about the academics, make sure I'm productive in school.
Right.
And then I just listen to music, get in my zone, then I let the game come to me.
Yeah, they say business before pleasure, so you got the right mind state, man. Yeah. When not practicing, how do you stay in shape?
I just do a lot of, I work out by myself, of course. I get shots up and stuff like that. But when I'm in the crib, I like to do my push-ups, my squats, my calf raises, my sit-ups. I like to make sure my body's in tip-top shape. And I also go work on my game. I do yoga, stretch, meditate, do all of that type of stuff. And it just, when your mind's right, I ain't gonna lie, your body gonna be right. So I like to get my mind right, get my body right, might get some shots up, work out, and just stay sharp. Just stay sharp. That's all. Just stay sharp.
I like that, man. How do you channel your frustration when the ref's call don't go your way, man?
Cause I do get mad. Tempers do flare sometimes, but I just try to center my breathing. I like to breathe, and I like to keep a positive mindset. Because if you keep a positive mindset, then positive things tend to happen. Law of attraction. That's just simple. So what I do is I just breathe, might give them a thumbs up, might even go maturely and ask about the call. And if they give me a response, then cool. But if they don't, let it go and just keep it pushing on to the next play. So just stay positive.
That's cool. So tell me, Givner, what's the biggest difference between Imani Christian and Obama Academy, your former school? What's the biggest difference? Academically.
Well, I went to Sci Tech. I just played for Obama, but I went to Sci Tech for
Okay.
academics. And the biggest difference is the student body. Like, Sci Tech seemed to be a PWI. It was just predominantly white people and
Okay.
Caucasian people, which I don't have a problem with that.
No doubt, no doubt.
But-
You're just speaking.
But when
Right.
you're around your people, it's just a different environment.
Right,
They-
right.
They
It's a
relate to
different
you
feeling.
more.
Right,
yeah.
right.
It's
I
like
totally get it.
if I'm just talking to my people, it's more of a correlation to where if I'm talking to a person that doesn't know where I come from or understand my background, we might not be able to see eye to eye on certain topics.
Yeah.
So the biggest difference is just being around my people and that comfortability level, being able to be myself, being able to also feel comfortable talking about certain things in school.
Yeah.
And definitely just, like I said, being in them smaller classrooms, I could get a better relationship with my teachers. It's just way
less
easier.
distractions.
It's way easier to
Right.
just get help and keep my grades up. It just make it simple. So just being around my people also and just being comfortable, but being able to have that relationship with my teachers to where I could go to them for help way easier than if I'm in a class of 25 students.
Right.
That's one thing
right.
I do appreciate about Imani.
Cool. So tell me, man, what's the difference that you've noticed between City League basketball and WPIAL basketball?
Crowd. Like City League, it ain't what it was back in the 2000s and the 90s.
Right. Yeah, that was the golden era.
Yeah, and it's just more teams. So our out of conference schedule was a tough one. So when we was playing them WPIAL teams such as North Allegheny and stuff like that, them crowds is unbelievable. Like them crowds is crazy. It's just the environment. It's more turned up. It's more energy in it. Whereas in the city, it's only 6 teams.
Yeah.
It's not as much competition as it is in the WPIAL.
And the City League crowd, they only show up for certain games. It got to be like a
Yeah.
fast or a matchup.
If it's Obama Alderdice, we
Right,
gonna show
right,
up.
people
But if
will
it's
show up.
Brashear,
Yeah,
Carrick,
yeah,
it
you might only get about 70 people in
it
the
ain't
stands.
gonna be as loud.
Right,
but
right.
in WPIAL settings, ain't nothing like it. I ain't gonna lie, that WPIAL something else.
So tell me, who's tougher to guard, City League players or WPIAL players?
The city got talent, but the WPIAL, I'm gonna say WPIAL, because the WPIAL, it's just more people. It's just more diversity. City
Right.
League, it's some tough matchups, but them guarding WPIAL players is definitely tough sometimes. Especially when we play like Lincoln Park guarding League B with them type players.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. So I'm definitely gonna go with the WPIAL because them matchups is different.
Okay. You recently won the WPIAL Single A basketball championship. You guys beat Union. You had 17 points. I think you were voted MVP of the game. Talk about winning the championship, man. Talk about that. And did you feel any pressure like before tip-off? Like, elaborate on all that.
Pressure, I did from my coach a little. Not pressure, but it was just expectation. Like, Dame, I need you to perform. I need you to play your game. I need you to do what you know to do. So it wasn't more so pressure. I put more pressure on myself than anybody. So I wasn't really nervous until the game came. When we got in our locker room, we stretching and we drinking our water and we getting ready for the game and coach going over his notes. It's like, we really here. Then you walk out, you in the P. It's like we really in the P. Like we here, the lights is bright. Depth perception might be a little different because the wall ain't there.
Right, right.
So it was crazy. Then tip-off started. We started a little slow. Mistakes happening, miscues sometimes, but we just stayed positive. And it was a tight game going into the half, and our coach is like, we got to get it together. We got to know we got to do what we know how to do. We just got to play. Like, we just too tight, too many turnovers, missing a lot of shots. We just got to play and do what we know to do. So once we came out, we was comfortable. Butterflies is out our system. Time to work. And that's when we made that run. And after that, we just had it going.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Once you get that run going, that momentum happen, crowd get involved.
Yeah, you get that energy, you get
feeling that
amped
support.
up.
It's like, all
turn
right,
up
we here,
time.
let's go.
Yeah.
So we just making our run. Then our communication's getting better. We rebounding, we talking, we playing defense, we hitting shots. So once that happened, then I looked up at the scoreboard. We ended up 25-30. We like, man, we really about to get one. But you don't feel it till clock 0, throw that ball up.
Yeah.
You got one.
Yeah.
That's when it was on. Celebration happened. I was just more so happy for my coach. I wasn't really worried about myself. I knew what I needed to do, how I needed to play. So I was just happy for my coach, man. That's all I ever wanted was for him to get one. Never got one, now he got one.
Yeah, right.
So
Can't nobody take that from you or him or the rest of the team, man.
Nobody could take that.
Definitely a great accomplishment, man.
Yeah, thank you.
So tell me, who's the funniest teammate? Who's the comedian of the team, of the basketball team?
I'm gonna go with my man Che,
Okay.
Nate Brazil.
Okay.
We got comedy.
Yeah.
On Virgil Hall. We just got funny people. It just depends on your humor. We got humor for everybody.
Okay.
We rip a lot on each other.
Yeah.
We be joking about the game, stuff like that. So I'll definitely go with Nate, Che, Verge, myself. I'm a funny guy. I'm a funny guy.
That's cool. You need that to be getting a little, to stay loose, man. You can't be
we can't
uptight
be
every
uptight.
game, and you got to come out a little bit, be a little loose.
But I'm gonna say Coach Odo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I'll ask you about him later on. So what's your GPA, man?
4.0 this so
4.0, that's excellent, man. So who's your favorite teacher?
World Cultures, Mr. Hoffman.
Okay,
Best
shout out to
teacher I
Mr.
got.
Hoffman, man.
That first period, man, come in, get your work done quick. Or Mr. Coleman, I like Mr. Coleman. Shout out Mr. Coleman. Shout out Mr. Jimmy, math teacher.
Okay.
Them is my teachers. I love them.
What's your favorite school subject?
Math or English?
Math or English?
I like numbers. I just like math, crunching numbers, stuff like that. So I have a good time in there. The English, I like reading, writing. Them is my core subjects. I love them.
Okay.
And gym, of course.
Yeah,
Math,
right. Who
you
don't
gotta
like
love
gym? That's pretty much recess. That's chill time.
Come on now.
Tell me, what do you love about high school and what don't you like about high school?
High school, it's more the stuff out of school. I don't gotta pay bills. I ain't gotta worry about how I'm gonna get my phone bill, how I'm gonna pay the gas, how I'm gonna get the water. Being around people, just being around my friends. High school basketball, high school football games, going to them.
Yeah.
Just having fun, cause you ain't ever gonna get the time back.
Exactly.
So
They go so fast, man. You're only a sophomore, so your story's still being written, man.
just-
So live it up and enjoy
Yeah,
it,
you
man.
just
Live in the
having
moment. Enjoy
And
it,
then-
every second of it.
Stuff I don't like, the work sometimes. Because sometimes if you have a game, don't let it be coming off a loss. It's really, I'm in school we came off a loss. I don't want to do no work.
Yeah, I got to write this 8-page paper.
Yeah, we
I
got
know. It
250
gets to you
word
mentally.
warm up, and then we got the math packet, and then we just doing work. It's like, ugh. And we just came off a loss. Now we got to do work. It's,
Yeah, it definitely could be challenging. I can imagine.
Yeah, and then practice sometimes. Basketball practice, especially on them days you just don't want to practice.
Right,
Came
right.
off a long day at school.
Uh-huh.
Now I got to go right to practice. So them is the only things about high school, though, but it's more good than bad, for sure.
That's good, man. So tell me, what would graduating Imani Christian mean to you?
Graduating out of Imani?
Yes, what would that mean to you?
It mean a lot. It would mean a lot, just because school been through a lot. Like, people don't really understand. Like, it was uncool to go to Imani at a point in time. Like,
Right.
people just didn't want to come to Imani because it was a small school. It was the outcast school. You wasn't as popular in sports. And just our coaches, like some alumni, and they've been with Imani since it was in them days. So graduating the same would mean a lot to me, just because it rejuvenated my life and my career almost. Like, it's a whole different environment when you're around your people and able to get a great education. So I would love to graduate the same. That would mean a lot to me.
That's what's up, man. I can't wait for that day for it to come for you.
Yeah.
Blessings. Favorite food to eat?
I love pizza. I eat pizza like at least once a week almost.
Yeah, I
Like,
had that last night.
Pizza.
That's how ironic.
Pizza, burgers for sure. I love making a good burger. Put some
Yeah.
cheese on it.
Uh-huh.
Chicken, of course. Salad. Alfredo's a new one. I didn't like Alfredo till
Yeah,
like
Alfredo's pretty good, especially
ain't-
shrimp Alfredo.
I ain't
It's
like
pretty
Alfredo till like last year.
good.
Then
Yeah, it's that sauce, huh?
yeah, then I'm
that
like,
sauce got you coming,
like,
got you coming
Alfredo's
back.
Like, okay, yeah, I just kept eating. I'm like, yeah, I love Alfredo. But my number one probably pizza.
Okay,
Pizza for sure.
can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
So where's your favorite place to eat?
This is going to be a wild one, but Denny's.
Denny's?
Denny's,
You like that breakfast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I go there all the time, and people will say Denny's, and I don't care. I'm going to eat
Yeah, they all
some
right.
cinnamon
They all right.
pancakes every time I go there. I don't care.
Yeah.
I just love Denny's. And the Triangle. Good hoagie.
Oh, yeah, okay, out Swissville?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got good sandwiches.
Good
Yeah,
hoagie,
I used to
yeah.
go there for Steeler games years ago and get sandwiches. Yeah, they're great. What's your favorite pregame meal?
Pre-game, we usually get Alfredo. We usually get chicken and broccoli Alfredo, or we get some spaghetti. And we
Okay,
usually
yeah,
get
that
the
pasta.
breadstick,
Yeah, that's big to feed us, too.
Get that pasta and
Yeah.
so that, or just get a PB&J, or just make a sandwich.
Yeah.
Get some turkey, get some cheese, some mayo, some mustard,
Yeah,
some
turkey. Ain't nothing wrong
lettuce.
with a turkey sandwich,
Get
boy.
some sandwich, get some chips, drink some water. That's all I need for the game.
Tell me, man, who's the best player you guarded this season so far?
I had to guard Darren Peterson. He was tough. Malik, shout out Malik. Just got one. Shout out Malik. My teammate RJ Sledge. He tough in practice.
Yeah, he's a heck of a ball handler.
Had to go to Lear on some possessions too in practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I even ended up down there.
On a switch, huh?
Yeah, pick and roll. He down there. I'm like, Who else? Beeb was a tough cover. Beeb was definitely a tough cover.
Who's that when you say him?
Just
so the
Cummings,
people can
Brandon
understand.
Cummings
Oh,
from Lincoln
okay.
Park.
Yeah, he's going to Pitt. Yeah.
That's a tough cover
what's his
right there.
name's brother? Nelly Cummings'
Yup.
brother. Yeah, okay. Yup. Shout out to them.
That's a tough matchup right there. Vinny Cugini from Aquinas.
Oh, yeah, the prolific
Just 'cause
scorer.
just
Woo!
'cause he just get it.
That
He's
boy's a
trying to
walking
score.
bucket,
That's-
man. Oh,
Them
man.
is just tough matchups. Like I said, DP. It's a matchup every night. In the whip line. It's a matchup every night.
Yeah, they got to guard you too, though, man.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm gonna get it back.
Yeah. So tell me, who's the best team you played against so far?
Macon Park, Devon Prep. They from Philly. They
Yeah,
in
I saw
Catholic
that. I
League.
seen that on your schedule.
They don't got individual talent. They just a great team.
Okay.
They camaraderie's good. They just know how to get it backdoor. They working their stuff.
Yeah.
That's tough. Central Catholic with Dante. He's the that's a
he's
tough cover
good.
too.
Yeah, he's
that's
good.
a tough cover
He's
too
nice.
right there. Who else? Garfield Heights.
Okay.
We played
That
them
in
out
Ohio. That's an Ohio
we played
team.
them
Yeah, I'm
out
familiar.
Ohio, yeah, that was ISA.
Okay.
Played them. It was mostly our losses for real. Most of our losses were tough games. Older Dice, tough
Yeah.
games. North Allegheny, because we was on the road too.
Okay.
So that's what make them games even tougher when you on the road
Uh-huh.
in the environments,
Yeah,
crowd
you
loud.
gotta fight through adversity.
Yeah. But them was all the teams though. That was just tough.
Okay. So you guys are 18-5. You getting ready for a crazy state title run. You know, we hope you win it all. But tell me, man, what did you learn about yourself and your team after losing those 5 games?
What I learned about myself was it just needed more selflessness. Like, you could score, you could do what you do offensively, but if you play defense, rebound, make the right pass, be okay with the hockey assist, whereas trying to make every play, I definitely learned that selflessness is the key to winning more games. What I learned about the team is we know how to fight through adversity.
Okay.
And we know, and once we get the chemistry going, we know how to win together. We just play for each other. I learned just play for each other. Always have your brother's back too. Once we lost them 5 games, I just realized that we needed to pick it up and learn how to play together. And once we got that recipe down, that's all we needed. We just went on that run. We told each other we can't lose no more games, and we stuck with Saints well meaning we are one.
Oh, I like that.
Once we got our motto behind us, and we just decided to play for the person next to you and play for what's on your chest and not what's on your back.
I like that.
That's
well
when we got it
spoken.
going.
Yeah. So tell me, man, away games. What team had the wildest fans? What's the most hostile gym you played in?
North Allegheny,
Okay.
Older Dice. Geneva was a neutral site, but they had a lot of Lincoln Park fans there. That was a tough one. Aquinas had a wild student section too when we was there. I'm gonna go with Older Dice though.
Oh, yeah.
Older Dice was crazy. It was no empty bleachers.
They still got them funny lights.
Yeah, dark
Wow.
lights. Yeah.
Wow, that been like that since since I was the team manager for Bashir, their lights was always like funny looking.
Yeah,
like it messed up your depth perception. It's
Crazy.
something about them lights up there, man.
It was crazy.
Wow.
It was just loud in there. Every free throw loud.
Yeah, that's their home court advantage, I guess.
Yeah, it was crazy. Man.
So tell me, man, what do you say to people that try to call Imani Christian an AAU All-Star team? What would you say to that?
Just don't speak on stuff you don't understand. You
Right.
can't speak on our school without understanding what it's trying to do. Not even athletically, I'm talking about educationally. We try to provide an education where it's intimate with your teachers. So if you talking about Imani from an athletic point of view, then you're just automatically wrong and you don't understand our school. I didn't come to Imani for athletics, like I'm trying to hoop, I'm trying to get a chip, I'm trying to hit it. No, I came because the education was right. I'm in an early college program. I'm in a black doctor's
great,
program.
Oh, yeah,
I was in a cardiologist program.
Oh, that's great.
Just
See, a lot of people don't know that.
All just
Glad
stuff
you saying that.
through Imani, like it was just the opportunities that came with it academically. Then basketball, that's easy, but when you could be around your people, being around your culture, and also being intimate with your teachers, being able to keep your GPA up,
Right.
it all just made sense. And that's what I just gotta say. Don't speak on stuff that you don't understand. If you just looking at it from a sports perspective, then you don't understand the whole story, you don't understand the whole picture.
Right.
So, and I don't like people who talk on kids for real.
Yeah, me neither, man.
just like-
I told people, I said, I mean, they had their day in court. I mean, like, yeah, they ruled them eligible, and it is what it is, man. I don't dwell on that, man. Let them boys play and get a good education, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
That's all though. I just don't like people that talk about us for real.
Right.
But you can't stop everybody from talking about you.
Yeah,
so,
right. People gonna say what they want to say regardless.
but
yeah, that's
just-
why you show them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You show them better, you could tell them.
Exactly.
You know.
Yes, sir.
But tell me, how do you deal with adversity and disappointment in a game?
After I talk to my brothers, that's all. I just try to talk and try to understand better what we did or the miscue that we had.
Okay.
I don't try to point the finger or point the blame and say, no, it was you, it was da-da-da-da. It's just, you know what? Let's calm down. Let's get a timeout. Let's regroup. Let's talk about what we did. And also, like I said, just stand positive. Because basketball is a game of runs, and we all know that.
Right.
So just because they go on a little 8-0 run, we going to go on our little 12-0 run. They might go on a 6-2. We might go on an 8-2. So just understanding how basketball works and just staying positive and communicating through all of that, that's going to lead to the success. You don't want to dwell on it or get too mad at your brother, because that's when that chemistry go down and once that morale
the turnovers
goes down,
happen, you're arguing, you look up, you're down by 7, you was just up 17. Yeah, everybody got to stay calm.
Yeah,
Can't
just
go
calm
crazy.
down.
Because at the end of the day, those are your brothers, your teammates. Y'all going to need each other.
Exactly.
You're going to need each other.
once you realize that you got to rely on your brother, that's when that success happens. All right, that's a winning recipe. So with the disappointment, you just got to stay positive and fight through it.
No
You
doubt.
don't want to point the finger. It's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. So tell me, man, who do you listen to pregame? Who gets you hyped up before the games? Who you be listening to?
I like Chief Keef,
Okay.
Tony Snow. That's one of my guys.
Okay.
Pierre Bourne, Playboy Cardi. But sometimes I just might go R&B.
Yeah.
I might listen to some Mary J. Blige.
Ooh, okay.
I might listen to some Delphonics.
Okay, you got an old soul, I see.
Yeah, some James Brown, some Erykah Badu.
Ooh.
Sometimes you just gotta switch it up. You don't want to be too hyped, because that's
Right.
when mistakes happen.
Yeah.
I like Nas, Jay-Z,
Wow, my guy.
Biggie, Pac,
Okay.
Snoop.
Oh, yeah, you digging in the crates. You digging deep. That's
yeah,
my
you
era.
just gotta switch it up sometimes. You don't want to be. I don't like getting too hyped, because that's when the jitters happen. That's when you just be too amped up. You might get a dumb foul when you get too hyped. So I just try to stay even.
That's cool,
Listen
man.
to just switch up the vibe. However I'm feeling, that's what I'm going to listen to.
Yeah,
So
you,
if I'm in that type of mood, I'm just going to listen to it.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Favorite rapper? That's tough.
Just give me 3. Give me your 3 favorite rappers. Just give me 3.
Tony Snow,
Okay. I'm not down with him. Where you from, bro?
Atlanta.
Okay,
He
I'ma look him
underground.
up.
I
I'ma
like
look him
underground
up.
rappers.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what
Yeah,
I
me
like.
too. Me too.
I like Gucci.
Okay.
I like Nas, like I said. I just like everything. I can't really.
Okay, there's
I
no
like,
favorite. Okay,
yeah, I
you
like
switch
R&B.
up.
I just switch it
That's
up all
cool,
the time.
man. That's
all.
cool.
It's just my favorite thing to do, switch it up. Music
No
before
doubt.
the game, that's my key. Just switch it up. I be freestyling before the game too, though.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah, the
That's-
guy was here yesterday. Told me he be rapping too.
Cause look,
yeah.
me and my teammate Verge, we both was like, you know what, we gonna freestyle for every game in the playoffs. So we like, all right, let's do it.
Ooh,
we did
okay.
it, got a championship. We just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, stick to the script.
Stick
Okay,
to
nothing
it.
wrong with it.
That just build our camaraderie.
Right,
chemistry
build
on
our
the court.
chemistry. Yup,
Exactly.
yup, definitely, man.
That's one of my favorite things.
Well
to do, for
spoken.
sure.
What basketball skills you think you need to improve on most?
My shooting ability. I got a little funky shot sometimes. Defense, dunking. Cause I got bounce. I don't know. It's weird trying to dunk a ball. Ball handling. I got a sharp handle, but I always just like to stay sharp on ball handling for sure. Passing, IQ, shot selection, time of possession. More mental stuff than physical, because the physical stuff come with working out. But if you mentally there, you just gotta stay
you gotta
sharp
have a
right
high
there.
basketball IQ.
Exactly.
Definitely, that
Knowing
helps
when
a
to
lot.
pass, not
Right.
jumping to pass. Said that was dumb.
Hey, you live and you learn, man. You know,
Yeah.
Definitely.
For
So,
sure.
so tell me, man. Tell me something most people don't know about you.
I write poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that's
write
good,
poetry.
man.
Not like goofy stuff. I like write about how I feel, my emotions, about the team, about games.
Whatever, man. It's all
Yeah,
good.
just
It's
write
all in your
about it.
heart, man. Whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just like to write. I like to read books too. Reading, that's one of my things.
Yeah, I love to read too, man.
My music selection is very wide, very broad. So I like stuff from the 70s, the 60s, because my granddad just put me down with it.
Yeah, that's why
when
I
I
said
was
you got an
growing up
old
with him.
soul, man. I was surprised
So
you said
once-
the Delphonics and
So
stuff
once
like
he
that.
put me down with that,
Yeah.
that's when it got like that. But definitely poetry. People don't know I write a lot. So definitely like that, poetry.
That's good, man. Give me your favorite NBA team and your favorite NBA player.
I love the Kings and the Pelicans. Kings and Pelicans. Blazers, because Dame Lillard, that's one of my guys.
Okay, yeah, the way you've been playing, they need to start calling you Dame Dollar, Dame Time. They need to give you that nickname too.
I gotta live up to that. I gotta earn that one.
Yeah.
Dame, that's
Well, so far so good. You on the right track, man. You know.
then my
Definitely.
favorite player. I'm gonna go with AI. Like ever.
Iverson.
Yes.
Oh, he was a dog. He
AI.
was special, man. And people don't remember he revolutionized the game. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he started the cornrows,
Exactly.
started wearing whatever he wanted to the games. You know what I mean? Not this being disrespectful, but you know, he didn't want to wear a suit every game. He wore what he wanted to
Switch
wear.
it
You
up.
know,
He revolutionized the culture.
Yeah, he was just different, man.
Tattoos.
Oh, yeah,
he made
was
an
different.
album. He was just doing.
Man,
he was just
different,
living
bro.
his life how he wanted to live it and told his story how he wanted it to be told.
Yes.
So with that, I always respected that. And then his game, ball handling.
Oh, man,
that
crazy.
that heavy step cross. That's one of the first moves my dad ever taught me, just because it was so effective. That's his favorite player. So
Yeah.
him and Kobe. So
Okay.
AI is one of my guys. In the modern day though, I like everybody.
Okay.
I just like everybody. I'm a fan of everybody's game. I try to take a piece of everybody's game, implement it in the mind,
As you supposed
get
to.
more success. But Damian Lillard though, is my
Okay,
guy.
yeah, he's tough.
Loyal to the soil. Yeah.
That's cool. And he can rap. You said you can
Yeah.
rap. He's a rapper. Dame Dollar.
Yeah.
But one word, man. Describe your head coach, Coach Foster. What's up, Coach? Describe your coach in one word.
Solid.
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 Okay.
Like, after practice, he dropped me off at home every day. We just got that rapport. He be bringing our players' shoes just off the strength, because he love us and
Oh,
he's
that's
just solid
what's up,
with us.
man.
He bringing me some shoes on Monday just because he's that solid. He like my second dad. Like when I'm with him, he's like my dad. He take care of me, give me
Yeah.
money, go to the gas station, give me some snacks. We went out to
that's
eat.
what's up, man.
We talked. He took me to
Yeah.
the Penn Hills game when we won it.
Yeah.
And he was just with me. He just always with me. So Coach O,
That's
definitely
good.
one of
I
the
got
most
that
solid.
type of relationship, man.
Yeah.
That's great.
And he just be dropping jewels of just life. He always tell me life ain't gonna be a breeze. You're gonna go through adversity,
Yeah, definitely
but
be ups and downs.
it's just how you get through that as a man. So he just give me life lessons as a man, especially a black man in America.
Right.
Knowing how to conduct yourself,
Yes.
what words to use, how to address people, how to handle business. Because he own his own business, trucking business. He own his own business, so he
Okay, that's what's
understands
up, Coach.
how to get money and how to spend it wisely, how to
Right.
take care of properties, how to do all of that, how to be a good father to your kids. All of that with Coach O, man. So he definitely just solid. Just solid
Cool,
guy.
man. That's good. So tell me, what's the best piece of advice you've received?
Just best piece of advice. I get advice from everybody. But I'll probably say something my uncle told me. He said, always stay even.
Okay.
And I just apply that in life. Like, never get too high, but never get too low. Just stay even.
Right. Stay even.
Because when you get
yup.
too high, you get cocky, arrogant, head turn into a balloon.
Right.
That's when it explodes. Then you end up too low. So I was always just told to stay even and always be honest, always be real, try to be an open book to people.
Right.
Always be approachable. Accountability is the biggest one my dad taught me. Just always take accountability for the things you do.
You right, man.
Be mature. Take care of your responsibilities. That's one of the biggest ones. Whether that's a child, a woman, basketball, educational obligations, just always handle your business, stuff like that. Just tutelage from everybody. I try to get tutelage from everybody, all of the people older than me, all of the OGs, people I trust.
Right.
All that game, I just try to soak up the knowledge and apply it into my life, and I'm pretty successful so far.
Yes, you are. That's good, man. Tell me, man, what's the name of the last book you read?
Black Skin, White Mask by Frantz Fanon. It's a book from, I believe, the 1900s, just about the black man's mentality went around the white man and went around fellow black people. Mostly talks about just Caribbean. It talks about the stuff in the islands where people go to France, be around the white man, and then they come back to their homeland and they just start acting like the white man. Just a mentality shift when black people get around white people, such as their vernacular, how they act, the behaviors that they use. Then when they get around fellow black people, like I said, being more comfortable using a certain language to speak.
Right.
So that book just tapped in with my mind. I read Buddhist Boot Camp. I'm not a Buddhist, but some of the stuff it talks about as far as meditation, staying even, how it talks about relationships with your family. I like tapping into that. What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Blacker, I think, by Damon Young. He's from Pittsburgh.
Okay, I'm familiar. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, that book was pretty good. It was just talking about his life. It was a memoir to him. It was a good book. I'm finished reading it. I might read it again.
Yeah.
It was just that good of a book to me. Just a good story. What I read in school, The Color of Water. It was by James McBride. It was a memoir about his white mother.
Okay.
They grew up in New York. He was a mixed kid, and he was just talking about his life growing up with 12 siblings, 2 father figures in the home, stuff like that, and how his mother never wanted to address her whiteness. And them is all good books. I just like to read.
Sound like it, man.
I read the John Thompson autobiography. That was a good
John
book.
Thompson?
Yeah.
Oh, the late head coach for Georgetown? Oh,
Yes.
Oh, man.
That
He
was
was
a good
special, man. Ooh, God rest his soul. That guy, man, he was special.
Yeah, it was different. It was just talking about his relationships with Allen Iverson and
Right,
other Georgetown players, how he coached them, his relationship with his wife, stuff like that. I just like to read mostly black authors, too, because they understand where we're coming from as far as people, and just how we talk, how we act, how we move, what we've been through in the world 400 years, like all of that. So I like reading. I just like tapping into different stuff.
That's
feed
cool,
my
man.
mind knowledge.
I give you a good author you need to check out, man. It might be a little wild, but it's some real stories. It's an author named Donald Goines.
Okay.
Check out some of his books, man.
I got you.
They're real good, man. They're like a lot of crime, like basically stuff you could relate to. You know, you probably grew up in poverty. You know, you lived in areas, been in the projects. It's all those type of stories, man, and they're excellent. They're great, man. He actually had he made a movie off of one, I think, Never Die Alone with DMX.
Okay.
And he had another one called Crime Partners, man. Yeah, they're pretty good movies. But so we're gonna switch back to the regular thing. Next up, man, state playoffs, man. You ready? What are your expectations, bro?
You know, I'm expecting a state ring. I can't.
Definitely.
Never going to doubt my guys. I'm not going to slight my guys. So
Right.
I'm expecting a state title. And, just to have fun, play together, give our seniors a last ride. Shout out Bez, shout out Verge. Get them their last ride. Give them that state ring.
Yeah.
And just to just have success, just have fun, play together, play for each other, stuff like that. I just want to get a title. That's
Right.
about it. Just want that title.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you next. What would a state basketball championship mean to you, man?
It would mean a lot to me, but I know it would mean more to my coaches and to the school. Because I know our school, we smaller, we ain't never won. It was our first WPIAL championship.
Right.
So to get us our first state, that would mean a lot. And I know it would mean a lot to our coaches because that's what we've been working towards all year, just been one of our goals. Like, we ain't been running all these lines and doing all these 4-hour practices that come up short in states and not get a state title.
Right.
So I know it would mean more to them than it would mean to me probably. But to me, it would mean we did it. Just success. We achieved our ultimate goal. Like, that's it. Just
Definitely.
achieving. That's all.
Yeah, and can't nobody take that away from you, man.
Yeah.
That'll be history. I hope it comes true, man. But talk about playing with 6'10" big man, Alira Malouk, man. How has that experience been? Talk about how he is as a teammate and playing with a guy that's just taller than everybody else. Like, what's you guys' chemistry like?
Larry, that's my guy in class. He's hilarious. But on the court, he's always a mismatch. Like where we play Western Pennsylvania, he's always a mismatch.
Right.
You throw the ball in, he got an array of moves. He got a jump shot. He could finish. He dunking on people. Like, our chemistry definitely got better. Early in the year was a little shaky, but as we just played with each other, communicated more, talked about it more, we just started to understand each other and where we was coming from and each other's point of view. So with that being said, Alira, that's my guy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my guys. But we just learned to understand each other, learned to play together, because I'm a scorer, I like to score, but knowing that he's always a mismatch, you get it into him early, he get 11 in the first quarter, now it's everybody else's time to eat. So that been one of the funnest experiences playing with him, just hyping up the crowd, dunking on
I can
people.
imagine.
all
I
of
know
that.
it look like it's fun.
Yeah,
It look like it is.
definitely fun. That's one of my guys.
That's what's up. So tell me, who's the biggest trash talker you played against so far?
Marcus on our team, Marcus Williams. He just top.
Yeah, nobody from another team?
44 from Union. He talked a lot that game,
Okay.
but it wasn't about nothing for real. He wasn't about nothing for real. Nobody really be trying to talk to us for real,
Okay.
unless it's like reporters and stuff on the media. But don't nobody really talk to me. But I don't be talking. I just like to play, get the job done.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might chirp a little bit, but I ain't about nothing for real. But Marcus on our team, and then 44 from Union, he was talking, but trash talk.
So tell me, man, dream college. What college basketball team do you dream of playing for?
I always was a fan of Michigan State. I got Michigan State big
Tom
heads in
Izzo.
my room.
Okay.
I always was going
He's a
green.
great teacher too, man. He'd be a good mentor.
I know, but college, I would love to go to HBCU just for that experience, just being around my people. Since I went to Imani, that experience, so I feel like it would be good for me. I got an uncle out west. I want to go probably somewhere warm too. California would be good. Just get an opportunity. I just want to go to college, hoop, get an opportunity to go to the next level, but get an education first. Okay. For sure.
Yeah, but you said Michigan State, though.
Yeah,
you had to
Michigan
pick,
State.
it'd be Michigan State.
Yeah.
Hey, they never, the way you playing, they might just offer you. You never know. You got a favorite college basketball team?
Michigan State.
Okay.
Those my guys. The
favorite,
state.
you got a favorite college basketball player?
That's a tough one. Of all time, it's definitely Cassius Winston. Michigan State.
Yeah, oh, that was my guy, man.
Yeah,
Oh, he had the
that
headband. That was
yes,
my guy. I
number
think he in the
5
G
too.
League right now.
Yeah, that was-
I'm mad he didn't catch on, man.
That was always one of my
He
guys.
was nice, man.
Kenny Anderson, Georgia Tech.
Georgia
90s.
Tech, okay, yeah, him, he was left-handed point guard.
Yeah.
Him and, who did
Dennis
he play with
Scott.
at Georgia Tech? Yeah, Dennis Scott and Brian Oliver.
Yeah.
Wow, you a historian, man.
Oh my God.
That's what's up.
Marbury, Ray Allen at Connecticut.
Yeah, oh, he was tough. That's my era, man.
Yeah,
Big
that-
East
that
days.
Big East, yeah.
Woo, it
You
was
know.
rough, boy. Everybody was tough back then.
I like James Bouknight. He came out, 2 years ago? He went to Connecticut. He was
Yeah,
nice.
he's with the Hornets right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's
need him
going
to
on.
catch. I need him to get it together.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, he was nice in college.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just like Kemba Walker. That's
Okay.
Connecticut, yes. When he hit
Yeah.
that shot on Pitt.
Yeah, oh
That
my
hurt,
gosh.
but it's cool. Move past it. But I like college basketball.
Me too. I love it. I can't wait for the
College
tournament,
basketball.
man. I'm
Yeah,
like
the
tweaking for March
March
Madness.
Madness. Crazy.
I can't wait. So tell me, if you could invite 4 famous people over for dinner, give me your 4.
4 4 famous people. Dead or alive?
Yeah, it don't matter.
All right.
Just whoever you're for, whoever you like.
That's tough. I like Basquiat, the artist.
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle, I just need to hear
Nip.
his mind. I just need to hear his mind.
Nip, I like Nip.
Trying to think of somebody from the league. Probably LeBron, just because he got money and he know how to handle that money.
He's a businessman.
Yeah, businessman. It's crazy. And trying to think. Kanye West, not modern day Kanye West. 2000s Kanye West.
Okay,
Now
Kanye before he lost his mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay.
And Pharrell Williams
okay.
too, because
Yeah,
his
musical
clothes, I like
genius.
clothes, yeah.
Definitely.
How to make music, all of that type of stuff. But
That's
them is
cool.
definitely my 4 for sure.
Okay. Tell me, who's been the most influential person since you started playing basketball? I think I know who you're gonna say.
Probably my dad or granddad.
Yeah, I had a feeling you would say that.
They always just was with me from day
Yeah.
one, especially my granddad. He taught me, he just the one that made me start playing basketball for real.
Yeah.
He used to go visit his mom, and then there was a court right outside. So I'd go up there and play. He worked out with me. He just taught me how to play the game. Always told me to use the glass. And then my dad just everything. He just my dad, like.
Right, by him being a coach, like the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So
always
you've been successful, and it don't surprise me, like, you know what I mean?
He always he the one that taught me how to dribble for real.
Yeah.
He got my handle together, and I always just worked out with my dad. That's just my guy. My dad taught me the game. My
That's
granddad.
what's up, man. You play AAU ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about the AAU team and your AAU experience, man.
This year, I don't know who I'm probably gonna play AAU with. I got a couple teams in mind, but I ain't too sure. I'm trying to focus on the states right now.
Okay.
Trying to get the state title,
doubt.
and then I'm gonna let things come to me. But I always was the FCAA, and them is my guys. That's family forever. That'll always be my family as far as AAU goes. My dad was coaching. Coach Chaz was coaching. Shout out Coach Chaz. Coach Chenier, shout out Coach Chenier. Shout out Coach Dave.
Okay.
But FCA, that was always my main team.
Okay.
So I'm just always going. That's family. I always rock for them.
Tell me, who's the best player you played against in AAU basketball? Who's the best player you played against?
AAU, crazy. There was this 6'6" kid that played for SOH on the Under Armour circuit. He was nice. He had 50 the game before he played us.
Wow.
He was nice.
Yeah.
So I'm probably good with him because he was, he could shoot that. It was crazy.
Was he from Pennsylvania or from
No,
another
he's from
state?
Florida.
Oh, he's from Florida. Okay.
That's-
Okay. Yeah.
Crazy. AAU, that's probably one right there.
Okay. You got any offers yet? And if you do, tell me. And what schools are showing interest in you, man?
Interest, I got Drexel.
Okay, that's a
Robert
school.
Morris.
Robert Morris.
I went on unofficial to West V.
Yeah, you was down there with Bobby Huggins?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was down there. Who else? Youngstown State.
Penguins.
Yeah. Couple more schools. Duquesne.
Okay.
Mostly local stuff, some stuff in Philly, but that's about it.
That's a good list, though, man.
Yeah.
The way you plan, it's going to keep increasing.
Yeah.
You know? So tell me, man, what NBA players do you model your game after?
Allen Iverson for sure. Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Kyrie.
Okay.
Who else? Penny Hardaway. I just like how he passed, hit that glass.
Man,
yeah.
he didn't get hurt, boy. Me and my friends always talk about
different.
that. Man.
Brandon Roy. I like watching B. Roy's film.
He's another one. If he didn't get hurt, he had them knee issues, man. Brandon Roy was tough.
Who else? Curry, just with off-ball movement. But mostly AI, though, just because he know how to play that wing. He's a scoring threat. He ball handling, shoot that mid-range. So I definitely like AI.
Okay. So tell me, man, what game would you say is your best performance so far playing high school basketball?
Probably that Older Dice game, North Allegheny. Last year when we played Abershire, I had 32 that game. Grove Heights, I had 22 that game. When we played Summit, I had 27. Cayuga Valley, I had 6, but I go to Darren Peterson. Tough matchup. I sacrificed my defense
Right.
for my.
That's a real true teammate, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Lincoln Park, I had a good time there. I had like 17 off the bench. Them was my notable ones though.
Okay, that's cool. What's your favorite movie to watch?
Juice.
Juice? Oh yeah, you like
Juice with
Bishop?
Tupac, yes. I
That's
remember
classic.
the first time I watched it was in 3rd grade. I watched it. And then I think I went on for like a month straight. I just watched it every day for like a month straight.
Wow, that's how me and my boys used to be.
Like I
That was
just
our movie.
Kept watching it. Every time it just got better. I don't know why, but it turned into a horror movie through the first half, and I was hooked off that.
Yeah.
And then, what other movies I like? I like the Scream series. I like horror movies. Horror is my favorite genre of movies. I don't know, I just like slasher movies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Child's Play's good. Friday the 13th. Nightmare on Elm Street.
You like a lot of scary movies.
Yeah.
You like those intense movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you out the edge of your seat.
I like some kung fu movies too with Bruce Lee. I definitely like Shaolin, stuff like that.
Yeah, me too.
Napoleon Dynamite. It's like the dumbest, funniest movie. It's like so dumb.
Yeah, but
it's
it's funny.
Like I
get
don't
what
know
you're
what
saying.
make it. It's just funny to me.
You gotta no, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off if you was continuing.
No, that was it. That's my list right there.
You got a favorite? What's your favorite sports movie?
Sunset Park.
Ooh, that's my movie.
Sunset Park.
Time to get live. It's time to represent. That was the movie.
Sunset Park right there.
That was a good one.
He Got Game, of course. That's a classic right there. And one of my favorite movies too, Training Day. I was thinking about Denzel. Training Day
that was a
Denzel.
good one. That's classic.
But definitely, probably Sunset Park.
Okay.
Sunset Park,
That was the
movies.
movie. What's your favorite TV show to watch?
I like All American, of course.
Me too. Oh, I love that. I can't wait for the new episode to come
March
on.
13th,
Oh, I'm locked in, bro.
can't
All
come
American
past
and
it.
All American Homecoming.
Can't come
Them
past
was
it.
my shows, man.
Yeah. I like Suits. It's a lawyer show, and I like debating. I be debating a lot about just anything.
I'm into that.
So I just like that lawyer stuff. It's entertaining for sure. What else was I watching? Black Lightning. That was on the CW.
Yeah, y'all.
It was over now, but
Yeah, it is.
I might rewatch it. It was a good one. And that was really my shows. Them was my shows for sure.
Okay. Give me your dream vacation spot. Where you want to go on Where do you dream of going on vacation at?
I know I want to go somewhere like not in America. So it might be like probably Africa.
Interesting.
Just want to go to Africa and just see what that culture's like.
Yeah.
For sure. The food, the people, just all of that. Probably Africa, Spain,
Okay.
Brazil, Rio. Definitely will go to Rio. France. Just not in America. Just anywhere that's just warm, with a strong culture for what they do.
No doubt.
Just dancing, soccer, stuff like that.
Interesting,
sure.
man. Yeah, you different dude, man. I like that. What's your favorite video game to play?
Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Assassin's Creed. I like stealth. Like it's just stealthy. You gotta be quiet, creep, kill, stuff like that. 2K, of course, that's always gonna be a classic, right? The 2K, you can't go wrong. It's
Right,
with 2K.
right.
It's 2K. What else do I like? What was my games back in? WWE.
Okay.
WWE, because I was a WWE kid, so that WWE for sure. Like
Yeah, I used to love wrestling
them
too.
old wrestling games is just
Yeah,
fun.
definitely.
Wrestling games.
Definitely, man.
And yeah, that's about it. 2K wrestling games and Assassin's Creed.
Give me your 5 favorite NBA players.
Darius Garland,
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell, Zion Williamson, because he's on the Pels, Dame Lillard, and it's tough. I'm going to go with Russell Westbrook. You get too much land. That's what I got.
Dangerous. Okay. Besides basketball, what other sports do you like, man?
I did some boxing in the summer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I did some boxing. Like boxing. Football, of course. I like volleyball,
Interesting.
rugby, soccer. I like racing. Yeah, that's about it though. I like them type of sports. Cricket too.
Cricket. Wow, I never heard nobody say that. Okay, we about to close on out, man. I got an NBA game, and I think I got a hip hop game. I'm gonna play with you real quick.
Alright.
And basically, like I'll say Jordan or Kobe. You just tell me who you like.
Alright.
We gonna start NBA. KD or LeBron?
Brown.
Devin Booker or James Harden?
Give me Harden.
Okay. DeAndre Ayton or Karl Anthony Towns?
Cat.
The cat, okay. Ja Morant or Luka Doncic?
We was having this debate in school. I'm gonna go with Luka. I like Luka.
Joel Embiid or Nikola Jokic?
This year, give me Embiid.
Okay. Jokic is tough, man.
Yeah,
I never seen nobody 7 foot play point guard like that,
Yeah,
man. But
crazy.
Embiid's tough too, though, man. You can't really go wrong. Kyrie or Dame Dollar? I know that's a tough one.
This is, because Dame's one of my favorites. Kyrie, one of my favorites. I'm gonna stay loyal and I'm gonna go with Dame.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I probably would pick Dame too. Now here's the hip hop game. Let's go. The Baby or Lil Baby?
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't like him back in the day, but I like him now.
Yeah, he grew on
I
me.
grew. Yeah, he grew on me.
Yeah.
NBA Youngboy or Lil Durk?
Oof. Give me Youngboy. I'll take Youngboy.
Okay, all the kids that been on her, they all say NBA Youngboy. It's crazy. You like the ninth one. Everybody,
it's
all the
more-
young kids, the young teenagers, they love NBA Youngboy, man.
I'm a fan, but
his
I ain't-
fan base is crazy.
Yeah, his fan base is wild.
Gucci Man or Yo Gotti?
I told my dad Gucci the other day. I told him Gucci the other day. I told him that.
Drake or Lil Wayne?
Weezy.
Weezy F.
Yeah.
Eminem or Jay-Z?
Hove. Give me
Okay.
Hov.
Hey, man, I want to thank you
Oh, no problem.
for coming through.
Of course.
Dan Givner, good luck. State playoffs, man. I hope y'all get that ring.
Yeah, I hope we do
And we'll see you next time on Platt's Point of View, man. Y'all have a good one.
CJ on the